Hello, this is Sapphire Dragon. I thought I'd do another video of the differences between Nebula Realms, Four Kings Casino, and Atom Republic or Atom Universe if you want to I think that's the name. Yeah. They basically I wanted to do a video on the differences between the two. You know, get people to notice, the subtle differences and the large differences depending on where you're looking. In terms of graphic wise, the closest thing we have to possibly having what we had for home, which most people will say that nothing will ever truly replace home. What we had, what we lost was a large thing. A large group of us were homelings, you could call us. We were we've been there, at least me in particular. I know quite a few people have been there since the beginning of home. It was the one social space, at least for the longest time, where if you didn't want to, play video games, even though technically it counted as a video game, it was a social environment you could unwind on. Yeah, there was a bunch of drama and got worse towards the end, and I understand that. Some people are glad that it's gone. Other people miss it some for the wrong reasons and some for the right reasons. There's a lot of them that miss it because it was the one place they could run rampant and do whatever the hell they wanted to. Run around and harass people or cause drama and start mafia families on home where they could run around and just basically try to intimidate people. The e-thugs of home. Those people, in my opinion, had no life. Now, you could probably argue that, um, with home, a lot of it was people with no lives. For some, some people, it was a place you could get away to. Some people with problems. Some people with social anxiety, whatever, mental issues, stuff like that. People could go to this place and relax and socialize. People that found it hard to socialize in person could go to home and interact with people without actually having to be face to face. And when they lost that, that was a big, large chunk of their life gone after how many years? 5 or 6 years almost. So, it was a big deal for a lot of people. For me, it was a sad ending because home was one place I could go and hang out with a lot of my friends, and I couldn't always meet up with them. So this was the one place I could go to, and I felt at peace, at home. The pun not intended, but it was a fun place, and a lot of people used it for social interaction. They could interact on without having to meet in person, and it made it easier for them to communicate. The drama aside, obviously. But there's the other people that, like I said, e-thugs that loved it for the sake of they could run around and claim spaces even though they had no stake in those claims. It would do that. This is as close as you're going to get to that. Nebula is getting there. It's bit by bit, and sometimes it has to take a couple ticks backwards in order to get where they need. And they've had to remove a few things and re-add them and disable certain features to get it to tweak it so that at present you could stay logged in for at least a little while. There are still crashes. The game will crash, and it has stated, as you can see in the left here, they haven't added anything new in particular, but has apparently upgraded to Unity 5.5. Better resource management, improved performance, improved stability. It still does have a stability problem. It does crash. I'm not sure if that has to do with stability now, but in my opinion, that is. It does crash. Fixed the hairstyle, color values. They fixed a bunch of stuff. Hats are disabled because apparently, I'm guessing it was causing issues with performance. It was causing shit to lag, so that has been removed. Another thing that there's a difference in this is the avatars in this look better than Four Kings has. Those look like cartoonish characters from like some cheap TV show or something, some really shitty one. I enjoy going there, but it's gotten to the point where it's lagging so badly, and I know it's not my connection. I don't know if anyone else has that issue, but yeah. And as for AtomUniverse, I like it, but the running animations look like utter shit. So you have to apologize. I have to apologize. That's just how I feel. Is that they could do a lot better. This is as close as you're gonna get to what we had for Home. Like I said, it'll never truly replace Home, and I agree. But this, if we were trying to get something similar to some degree, Nebula is the step in that direction. Now, I know there's a small development team. They mostly focused on clothing and stuff and little animations and stuff for Home. So, you gotta think they're not exactly known for making a game. So give them a bit of a break there. So I'm hoping they fix that. But it looks like it looks really nice. I mean, look at the avatars. I know mine's not much to look at, but I mean, you don't get that kind of animation. I need to fix her eyes. Damn. Let's see if I can do an animation here for you. Electro swing. Do, 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 do. I'm not sure what she's doing, but okay. Let's try the casual. She's like, I'm not really sure how to dance, but I'll try. Rock. Was she doing like some... I'm not sure what dance that's supposed to be, but it looked like a cross between some friggin' line dance and friggin' the hokey pokey or some shit. The hell is she doing? Heavy metal. Okay, that somewhat looks like that. Okay, oh, that's how I remove that. Okay. I'll probably change clothes later, but yeah. But yeah, I mean, in terms of the avatars, and look, yeah, I know, pervert, but it's my avatar, so I can do what I want. They're actually wearing, I guess you could call them panties? I mean, on the other avatars, on other things, when you catch a glimpse, it looks like some weird, abnormal space between the legs. It doesn't really look like your character has anything. It's like they opted out of basically adding in any form of, stuff for your character. Ooh, Model 1? Okay, so apparently they added a bunch of new posing animations. The fuck? Okay, what about this? Salute. Apparently that does that. Okay. Oh, there's sitting animations. Okay, relaxed. Can I go in a first person? How do I do that? This? No. This? No, that doesn't do that. What about this? No? Touchpad doesn't do anything? That doesn't do that. Okay. Well, I thought that might. Okay, let's try the other sitting animation. Side. I think if you're going to be wearing a skirt like this, I would suggest not sitting. Okay, what else? Okay. Contempt. Tuck to the hand. Insecure. No, no, please, no pictures. Oh my god. Laugh. Okay, they have actually improved some of the stuff. No idea. Over this. No. Okay, what about... Okay. Thumbs up. Okay. Turn. Wah! Oh, I like that. That's cool. No, I didn't mean to do it again. Wrong. Yawn. Boring. I'm just gonna stand here. Okay, so that does that. How do I do this? Is that it? Moods. Okay. Oh, cool. Check this out. Okay, status. Alright, so yeah, this is I mean, look at the scenery. I mean, compared to, some of the other shit that the other place has going for it. I mean, the animation, the running animation, how the well, I guess you could say the butt jiggles a little bit. The character actually looks like she's running, not like she's got a stick up her ass like some of the male characters on Home did when they would run or walk around like a lumbering ape. So they actually have some body movement for the limbs and the hips. Whereas on AtomUniverse, they don't. It just looks like a stiff ass friggin' weird running animation. So, they did improve this. There is a definite difference between the three. Four Kings Casino is fine, but it lags now for me. I don't know if anyone else has that same issue. But it does have its issues. It lags. It doesn't always. It doesn't crash as far as I have not had that issue. But yeah, it hasn't had much of an issue in that regard. Um, they do need to improve some of the other stuff on Atom if they want to compete with Nebula. Nebula does have its problems and it does crash, and the other game does have its little glitches. But I would say that between the two, I would say that Nebula has better animations and has a better look to it, and it's closer to what we had for Home, though it'll never truly replace it. So, I'm gonna have to say that, in terms of if I had to go between the three, yeah, I have to deal with crashes, but at least I don't have to deal with, the cheesy run animations and crap on AtomUniverse and Four Kings. And I'm not saying that the customer service for Four Kings is good. I had an issue when it first came out where I bought a chip pack for the casino, and it didn't give me the chips, and it glitched, and it took my money, but never gave me anything for it. So I asked them to, I contacted the company, I called them, and I told them, I said, this is my account, this is where I bought them from the in-game store, it didn't give me the chips, and within an hour or less, I got my chips. So they're very friendly. And it helps that they're a Canadian company, so, Digital Leisure, the company that made it, it operates in Quebec or Toronto. I believe the head office is in Toronto. So yeah, it's fun to deal with. It's fun to deal with the game, but the glitches now and again and the lag, not so much. And I could deal with the crashing now and again on here, so I don't really have too much of an issue. But I'm gonna wait a little longer before they decide to put out more patches and see if that fixes some of the crashing issues. It might be something to do with the firmware of the game. If it stops crashing, then I'll definitely hop on here a lot more. So I'm hoping they fix the issue. So let's go into my wardrobe and hope I don't crash while changing clothes. Now, I do need to change the hairstyle, the hair color. Sorry, I had it a different set before. I had it like a pink and red or something. And it when they did the recent patch, it removed that. So, all right, let's see here. Let's get oh, okay, torso. Yes, that's where I want to go. Come on, let's go. All right, now I was gifted this t-shirt, so you can take a look at this. It's got a, oh, my hair, my pigtails kind of cover that, but it's angel wings on the back. This is cute too. I like this one, this corset, because, well, it's blue. Okay, now let's go to the legs. Alright, let's do this. Come on. Okay. Torso legs? No. Leg apparel. Okay, remove that. Feet. Those are some cute little shoes, but they're not what I'm looking for. See, look. I mean, look at the animation styling. Ooh, those. Alright, let's save the changes. Saving preset. Now, there are ways of purchasing the Nebula coins. You can buy them in small packs, and if you do it right, you can actually balance it out. Unlike some other games where when you buy something like COD points, it kind of they entice you to buy the stuff. They make it so that it's like, oh well, look, I'm 100 points away. Okay, well I just need to buy a smaller pack. I just need to, you know, buy like a small pack of like 1100 to knock it out into the thing. And it's like, oh well, it's like, oh yeah, well now you just need this amount. Well, now I need to buy another pack to get it evened out. Well, and then you keep doing that, and eventually it just doesn't add up. So it's like, yeah, I can't exactly get it to even out. But on here, if you do it right, you can even out your points. So say, for example, I buy a small pack of like 1100. Say I buy a pack for like $13 or whatever it is for you guys. But for me, it's 13 something. 13.49, I think it is. Buy a pack of like, I think it's like 10 crystals or more, or 20 crystals, 21 I think it is. If I'm left with like 100, I buy another small pack for like $3 or $4 or whatever it is. It evens out, and I have exactly the right amount to be able to continue buying. And most of the stuff in the stores are no more than, if you're buying individual, no more than 2, 3, maybe. Most of them are only 2 per piece, depending on what it is. If you're buying a bundle, which comes with a top, bottom, etc., that's probably about 5 or so at most, maybe 6. So it's not bad. So you can manage to even it out. Let's do no casual. So yeah, keep in mind this still is in a testing phase, I guess you could call it. So, you know, just give them time. They'll eventually get things corrected the way they should be. But in terms of animation styling and the running animations and the skin on the characters, how they look and how they move, in terms of graphic wise and performance, yeah, if you take out the whole crashing issue that seems to happen and the glitches with the butt, which can easily be fixed apparently by going into your wardrobe and selecting the your butt slider to adjust your bum, it fixes it. Just tapping it once and it fixes it. You don't even need to slide the line all the way across. You just select it once, just move it a little bit, and it'll correct the missing butt cheek. So if you're wondering how to fix that, that's how you do it. So until then, I'll keep you guys posted on new videos and content related to Nebula, because I've noticed that people seem to like my Nebula Realms videos. So if you want to be notified of new content, don't forget to click on little notification icon, the bell, in the subscription section of the YouTube channels, to be notified anytime I post a new video related to this, so you can keep up to date on any new content that I put out. So until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video, and please enjoy the tutorial at least, and the comparison. I know I ramble, and I apologize, so I'll see you guys next time.